Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. Steven Strasburg gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Pitch is popped up. And that's out number 1. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And this is going to rattle up against the 400 sign now. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That's lifted the other way out to left. Keeley on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
The right fielder, number 10, Andre.
And that's in there for a strike. Strasburg has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves nothing. Garrett Richards, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Richards. This guy's stuff is unbelievable. 95 to 97 miles an hour with sink. And sometimes that fastball he throws, it has a mind of its own. Sometimes it sinks, sometimes it cuts. Good, hard, vicious breaking slider, and his changeup has gotten better. The key to Garrett Richards is staying healthy, and if he's healthy and brings his A game, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the bump.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Dale Murphy, fouled away. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1. Popped up. Chapman on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. And he's safe.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Now batting, Fred McGriff. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits. No. Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Murphy will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Standing in, Yadier Molina. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
1-1 the count. 2 balls and a strike to Molina. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Pops this one up. Yount onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to. But
well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Mets leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So striding in, Robin Yount, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. goodness. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. Chapman brings it in, and there's one away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now.
Mike Gerber.
So stepping in, Mike Gerber, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Alex Healy the next to bat, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone at strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with two men out.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, two outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on them. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get two quick outs right there, and then you get two base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first two out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roll. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a two-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A two-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
The right fielder, number 3.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Two men on, two out, and up next, two-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. Richards comes set. First pitch on its way. Pounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Strasburg over at second. Dozier on at first with two down. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Digging in, Lou Brock. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Late square, and this is popped up. Strasburg is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joey.
So coming to the plate, Joey Wendell. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. On the year, Griffey is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Freddie Freeman is on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch, and that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
And he lays off there, 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Nip the corner. 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. Murphy going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. Down the line and fair. That's a hit, and now it'll kick around in the corner. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Up next to the bat.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay out that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
For the Braves, the third baseman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This one's down to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box, Fred McGriff. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Robin Yount, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Now in the box, Yadier Molina, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, Garrett Richards, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. To the left side, but it's well foul. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Slap hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets strand 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. In now, Mike Gerber. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Brock's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 7.
So the base is empty here with one away. And next to the plate will be Alex Healy. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
The 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Murphy's under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Digging in once again, Andre Dawson. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Belted high in the air out to left. Healy facing back at the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run job by Andre Dawson. 4th home run here in the early going as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. There's ball 4. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Here comes the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Chapman stands at first with one out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Striding in, Yadier Molina, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and no one will get this one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's throwing a bunch of pitches, and this AB.
Oh, and he misses it. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Georgia. It's the Mets 7 and the Braves 2. Back to
Leading up for the Braves.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Ro.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Into the box now, Dale Murphy. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Griffey Jr. going back to the track. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Dale Murphy. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Up next for us.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
First baseman, Fred Margaret.
In now, Fred McGriff. He swings and grounds it to short. Taken in by Simmons. 1 there. On to Freeman. A double play.
Now
just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Stepping in now, Robin Yount. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the run is Brock. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 7-4. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lou Brock. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that'll bring up Joey.
The second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And that's going to do it now for Stephen Strasburg. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. James Hoyt takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 50.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker, strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Brock leads off second with nobody out. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The 1-2. Hard hit towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
24.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
The first baseman, number 5.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Freeman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Murphy's on his horse. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Andre Dawson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. 0-1 the count. Comes set, and the 0-1. Cold strike, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the 2 hits, and they leave 1. Settling in now, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for. The pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. McCann is retired, and there's one away.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Gerber. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 4 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Braves in the ballgame. Now a liner caught out there by Simmons, and that will become out number 2.
The left fielder, number 7.
Coming to the plate. Now, Johnny Friedrich will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Johnny Friedrich.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The pitcher, number 50, James Hoyt.
Paul Konerko will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Paul Konerko.
Richards comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Second baseman.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. 7. Johnny Friedrich will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 17, Johnny Friedrich.
Joe Smith will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now at the plate. Andrew Jones is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 22,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Popped him up. McCann is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Ready once again, Yadier Molina. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
A ball and a strike. Chapman, base runner at first with one out. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Elvis Andrus will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Rounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 0 for 5. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Friedrich moves over. And that ends the inning. Mets leave one. They're on top by 3, 8-5.
7th inning stretch.
Kelvin Herrera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 45.
So digging in now, Dale Murphy. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Dawson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So one away in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Chipper Jones. First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Chapman has a play. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fred McGriff. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Into the box now, Robin Yount. 0-1 the count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Atlanta. Still looking up. Leading off the inning, Lou Brown.
Off for the net, the left fielder, number 20.
Chris Martin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
Martin.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now the 2-1. is in there for strike number 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Friedrich sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator is going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 3-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And it sailed right over his head at first.
Up next for the bat.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you could see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the thrower. He just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
A ball and no strikes. Wendell, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Freddie Freeman is on deck, and he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The first base.
Next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Second and third here, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder, number 10.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Stepping up now, Matt Chapman. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 1-1. Here it is. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Carl Edwards Jr. will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Riding in once again, Brian McCann. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Molina has it. And he makes the throw to first. McCann is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder
at the plate, Andrew Jones. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Jones is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Ready on 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Digging in for his second at bat, Johnny Friedrich. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
2 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. Simmons is there. On to first, and it sails right by him.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to.
Now batting, the pitcher, Greg Martin.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. James Beam will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, James Beam.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Darren O'Day enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as they're trying to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to second. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up when you see a 3-run lead, and then your offense Gets it to 4. You know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Lou Brock. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. He pulls this one into right. Murphy is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second base.
Stepping into the box, Joey Wendell. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Molina, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. To short. Backhanded. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of 1 leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ryan Presley, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Ryan.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Number 16 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
The right fielder, number 3.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here for the Murph. His 2nd of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Debo? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fred McGriff. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
In now, Robin Yount. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. McGriff stands at first with 1 out. down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The Braves find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Final strike for the Braves. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The New York Mets led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Garrett Richards earns the win, his second. Steven Strasburg struggled and gets the loss after